Wow, guys, look at this. This is an old school 1975 Grand Marquis. This is an original metallic single stage base coat. This is called the Lukat Fix It. It's not a wax, it's a paint cleaner. If you have one of these old paint jobs, even if it's rust pitted, whatever, you want to clean it up, this is a great product to use because it's not wax, it's cleaner. And all you do, you just clean it in sections. I'm going to polish the same area until it clears up. Now, when you're working on single stage base coats, you're going to see color coming off. Don't be alarmed. These paint jobs are thick, they're hard. This is a great way to clean it back because it doesn't bite like a rubbing compound. It gently chemically cleans and removes all that buildup. Look at that. This paint job is rich. I mean, it's beautiful. Even though this paint job is over 40 years old, look how much shine and gloss is on there. So this is not a wax. It's squeaky clean. So now I'm going to put the sealer on. So this is for refurbishing old paint jobs. Okay, and now I'm going to put the sealer on. This is a Lukat Easy Sealer. This is a sealing wax. You just put it on like a regular wax, work it into the paint, then you let it dry. Man, sometimes when you use this, when you put it on the paint, it just seems to absorb it. That just happened right now, okay? And on the second application now, oh man, that was pretty cool. Anyways, I guess, I don't know what happens. It just like absorbs it, and then it fills it, and then it'll just refract. So you use the paint cleaner to remove the oxidized metallic base coat or the chalky patina on an enamel. You got fiberglass, it's all dull, that'll clean it up. Here's a clue when it comes to paint jobs: if they look good when they're wet, dry, get ugly again, you can use these to clean them up because that's just embedded contaminant. But this is true oxidation right here. So it's best to let it set for about 10-15 minutes because it's a carnauba that hardens. Look how beautiful, look at that refraction. I mean, wow. Here, I'm gonna get on this. Let's see. Go over here. Wow. Okay, now to do a car like this, it's going to take you a while. It's a labor of love, but here's the thing. Come over here and get the whole fender. You can clean this fender today with this product, okay? You can do that. And then you can take a week off, come back and do the doors, okay? Take a week off because it's not wax. You're not masking, you're removing the contaminants that are embedded. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm talking about clear coats. I meant the true oxidation that's on here, because these are really oxidized, or this paint job is really oxidized. Just go back and forth, clean it, and it's going to stay like that. It's not going to oxidize again because it takes years for it to oxidize all over again. Now, these paint jobs, these single stage base coats, didn't have clear coats put on them. Okay, so they had extra hardener added to the mixture. Look at that. Don't be alarmed if you see paint coming off. It's okay. Look how beautiful that's coming out. Again, sometimes when I do this, I don't want to stop. It's pretty amazing. Look how beautiful it's coming out. Wow. So, again, you can clean this this fender. You can clean this fender, polish it, because that's what you're doing. Polishing means you're cleaning. Waxing comes afterwards. But we're going to seal it before we wax it so that the finish stays protected. Look at that. Okay, you can piecemeal this work out. You don't have to do it all at once. Okay, look at that. Wow. So if you have one of these oldies with an original single stage metallic base coat, and it's not as shiny here as it is over here because I haven't put the sealer on, then this is the product you want. This is really amazing stuff. But look at, I used it 3 times. Look how much paint came off. Okay, but that's the oxidized paint. So this is over 40 years old, 50 years old. And just in case you guys didn't know, the original single stage base coats were designed to last a lot longer than these clear coats. Okay, and these don't peel. They just oxidize. And some of the old ones from the 50s, they get this rust pit on them, but they look beautiful. I have a video on there where I did a 1974 Blue Impala. It has rust pit, still was able to bring it back. Look at that. Wow. That's crazy. How long we in, Ben?
520.
Oh man, I do not want to stop, but we gotta move on. Okay, so the cleaner, now the cleaner is not a wax. That's this one, that's the one they used to clean. And then you use a sealer to protect the finish. Remember, this is paint refurbishing, paint restoration. After you do this, you can use any wax you want. Now, if you use the sealer wax, it's gonna seal it. And if you like the shine, just leave it like that. You're gonna be okay. But if you want to add more shine and pop, then you can go buy any wax you want now, and it'll work. And it's gonna stay like this for years. Okay? So when you're waxing cars, you're masking a coat of wax. Man, just soaked it all up. You're masking a coat of wax over a nice paint job that's already nice and in good shape. But when the paint jobs haze up and look ugly, they look good when they're wet, for about 2 seconds, dry, get ugly again, then this is the stuff you want to use, because you only have to use it one time, period. So use the cleaner to repair the paint, bring it back, and then use the sealer to lock in that beautiful finish, and it'll look great. Now, it's best to leave this on here for about 10, 15, like today's pretty cold, it's about 50 degrees, we're outside. So I leave it on there for about 20 minutes to get the maximum effect, because this carnauba wax is a special blend of carnauba and polymers. It'll seal it in, it'll lock it in, protect it, and it'll work as a good base if you should go buy yourself a dedicated shine and pop wax so you can put on afterwards. Look how beautiful that comes out. Man, you can't get these colors anymore. Everything's pretty much the same now. Look at that. Wow. So go ahead and get different shots or different angles. Wow, that looks really good. Yeah, you got scratches, imperfections, but this looks better than what it was before. So remember, you guys can order these products online 24/7 at lukatdetail.com. That's the product. Check us out online. Thank you guys. Have a happy new year.
And be sure to like and subscribe.
Yeah. All right. Later, guys.